Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, folks, from wherever you are joining us. This is School Online TV, and we are coming to you live from the grounds of the Capitol building here in Monrovia. And as you can see in our background, we have we have the stage already set up. As a matter of fact, and as you may be aware, today happens to be the third. Today happens to be the third annual message to be delivered to the nation, and that's going to be done by His Excellency Joseph Human Boakai, presenting to the National Legislature his third annual report. And our preparation is now ongoing. We have setups which has already been put in place, and then we also have other activities that are going on in the background. But with me, I have my colleague, and he's Emmanuel George. So he's here along with me. And behind the camera, we have Benjamin Keba also here. So, folks, this is a constitutional message that's going to be delivered to the press, let's say to the national legislature, and constitutional in the sense that it is enshrined in Article 58 of the 1986 Constitution that the President report to the legislature on the fourth working Monday. And today happens to be the fourth working Monday of January that His Excellency Joseph Newman Barker is going to be reporting to the national legislature here. So, and as it is in time past, there are so many as it is in time past there are so many let's say protocols which have been put in place, and here you can see the changes in between, because last year we have access pass that was actually delivered, and but this year seems to be different. There's no access pass, and we have other changes in protocol here. So before 4 o'clock, there will be other activities, side attractions, or activities that will be going on before 4 o'clock, which will be the time frame or the time limit that the president going to be presenting to the nation his annual report. And key informations within the report have to do with the 2026 national budget and other key issues of concern, including the level, the state of the economy, and all of these things going to be talked about within his annual message. But there are other things that Liberians wish to hear as well. So we are here and are bringing you up to speed so as you get to know as to what's going to be unfolding here. So Emmanuel, you want to say something?
Yes, I just want to inform our people that this place is beautifully decorated, red, white, and blue, dominant here. And this is Cool TV Channel 2 right here from the Capitol building where President Joseph Newman Boakai is about to address the nation. And we see preparations are already ongoing. I was just looking at the sitting. They have a sitting area there for judges, for the judges of the Supreme Court bench, and also other dignitaries. As you can look behind us, this place is well decorated with our national color, red, white, and blue. And like Panto was saying, what we anticipate highly that the president will be talking about is there were promises that he made in the last SONA, or the last State of the Nation address, that we will be expecting that the president will tell us how far he's gone in, and he went in the implementation of these promises. And also high on the agenda, Panto, will also be the issue of the MCC compact the MCC compact. Liberia won a compact, and that was a major boost for the government.
Yes, true. So we have that inclusive into his message,
Yeah.
but then one key context that the president message going to focus on happens to be
It's expected to focus on because we have not seen it.
yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
so you have let's say his administration legislative agenda,
Yeah.
and also key economic priorities that he going to be let's say be working on as time goes on. So these are some of the key things we expect to hear. But Liberians look up to more things, to
Yeah.
hear from the president.
And also,
Yeah.
Pando, another thing that we will be watching out for, whether the president will make more promises than what he has already achieved or what is already ongoing.
I don't
Whether
think so.
the address, the
It
address
just
will
it's,
be a
it
promise
just it's
based
just it's just something.
address or something.
It's just something that there are so many activities that has been ongoing.
Yeah, I know.
There are so many activities that has been ongoing. Some were actually completed, while others are still in process. So uh, the president is going to tell us what's the state of some of those
Yeah,
activities, some of those
yeah.
activities that he talked about in the past, and how far are they right now. So all of those things we are expecting to hear from the president, and also
And
there are some plans in the pipeline as to what's going to be done next within a certain period of time. So all of those things we expect to hear report
yeah,
from what he has been doing, those activities or projects and other legislative, let's say, instruments that he been sending to this national legislature, and also we expect to hear too what he going to do, uh,
the
as
what
times
he's
goes
going to
on,
do is
and what
the
he has
promise
already
aspect. Yes.
what he has already done.
Yeah.
So there are series of projects, there are series of uh, activities that he already stated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So we are hopeful. Citizens, the media are hopeful to hear what the president have to say with regards to those uncompleted projects, or those let's say ones that we expect to hear from him.
Yeah, and also another thing is, that the president has the arrest agenda for inclusive development, and we are also anticipating that he's going to touch key pillars of this arrest agenda for inclusive development. Like, for example, how far are we in agriculture, and how where he intends to take us this year, at the conclusion of this year, where he wants to take us. And we'll also be looking at the issue of the rule of law. How far have we gone in the implementation of the rule of law? What are successes? What are downsides? And what have you? Then coming to education, what have we done? Sanitation, you see, tourism.
Yeah, Liberian going to be keenly listening this evening, so as to get to hear what they wish to hear. They're going to be keenly listening today. But before then, we want to give the rundown of the entire protocols here for today. The rundown of the protocols that we have here today. Uh, Here's the rundown of the protocols we have here at the grounds of the Capitol building at 2:50 p.m. this afternoon. At 2:50 p.m. this afternoon, the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of members of the Consular Corps. So that will be at 2:50 p.m. this afternoon. Followed by that, at 3 o'clock p.m., the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of their excellencies, the doyen and members of the diplomatic corps. So that will be by 3 o'clock p.m. this afternoon. Followed by that at 3:05 p.m. The chief of protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of the dean and members of the cabinet by 3:05. After that, by let's say 10 minutes after 3 p.m., the chief of protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of former heads of states and former vice president. All present will rise. All right, so this is it. We continue at 3:15 p.m. The chief of protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of His Honor, the Chief Justice and Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia. Followed by that, at let's say 20 minutes after 3, the chief of protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of the Speaker and members of the House of Representatives by 20 minutes after 3 will be that. 25 minutes after that time, after 3 o'clock, 25 minutes after 3, the chief of protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, President of the Senate, and members of the Senate. So that will be by that will be 3:25 minutes after 3 will be the time. The Vice President of the Republic of Liberia will take the chair at the left of the Speaker, and members of the Senate will take seats reserved for them. Both houses will then be resolved in a joint section. Or that would be by 20, let's say 25 3:25 p.m. will be the time for that. 3:45 p.m. the Sergeant at Arms of the Honorable House of Representatives will announce the opening of the third joint section of the 55th Legislature by 3:45 p.m. 3:50, the Joint Executive Committee of both houses will meet the President of the Republic of Liberia at the main entrance of the grounds of the Capitol and escort him, along with the Sergeant at Arms of both houses, to a podium. And then finally, by 4 o'clock, the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai, will deliver his annual message to the third joint section of the 55th Legislature of the Republic of Liberia. After the annual message, the President of the Republic of Liberia will be escorted to the rotunda of the Capitol by the Joint Executive Committee, where he will receive guests. So these are the entire rundown of protocols we have here for today. So as
well planned, well organized.
Yeah, sure. As we await 4 o'clock for the president to be speaking, these are the rundown of the protocols we have. So both houses, the lower house and that of the upper house, the Senate wing and the representative wing, we're going to go into a joint chamber by 3. That will be after, let's say, some minutes after 3. They'll go into a joint chamber, have a short conversation, which of course they're going to come out, and then there will be other protocols as well. So this is it.
Yeah, so well organized. So if you are viewing us, I think we should take our viewers around to see the beauty of this place, how beautifully decorated this place is for the program. So just give our viewers a view of the seating arrangements, then we can move around.
Okay, so folks, so we start here. This is the stage, and this is the stage. This is the actual point of where the president going to be speaking. So
the seat.
Yeah, so that's the
please
stage.
Focus on the seat of the president.
Yeah, so
so there were President Joseph Newman Boakai, His Excellency, will be addressing the nation.
You can turn to the white
So,
white seats.
and here we have
So-
other dignitaries.
So you have executive, foreign affairs officials. You have the judiciary. You have, let's say, committees members from the lower house. You have the ways, means, and finance executives,
You also
and
have
then
public works.
and then you have several
Several dignitaries.
cabinets going to be here. Yeah, you can come this way.
So we okay. Here it has not been said yet who will be here.
So
But,
here we have
yeah,
guests. We
Other
have
guests.
we have guests, and we also have here we have the staffers of the lower house and that of the upper house. Staffers and that of other guests going to be here seated.
Okay.
So you can just
So there will be other guests seated here.
you're not going all the way.
Okay, we're still here on the grounds of the Capitol, and you see the journalists and even those who came
Yes,
to do the setup here
additional
are here.
seating capacity here.
See here.
Additional seating capacity. That will be for guests as well. But we have high profile guests, then we have other guests. So the middle going to be high profile guests, and then the side here you have workers of the executive, let's say of the legislature workforce will all be here to listen. All right, so
Then,
this happens to be a reception point.
yeah.
After the entire activity, people are going to gather and have some refreshment at this point.
So rather than they having the reception in today, the reception will be done right under here.
No, this is an open area,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this reception area is not for the executives. It's not for the executives, and also it's
Okay.
not for high profile members of the legislature. No,
Okay.
it's only for
Other
like
guests?
workers, like for people who are working here, yeah, and then working in the offices of senators and representatives and things like that. So they won't going to be having some refreshment here, not for high profile guests. Yeah.
Okay.
So the president, or let's say the Senate pro tem or any senators will not be here. Even representatives will not be here to have some refreshment. But
Oh,
this, yeah, it's just for other guests, not that high profile number, other guests, and even media people too. Yeah, can be part of the refreshment section.
Okay. Okay, so we are still moving. I
Yeah,
think
so-
with that, let us go to where the media, where the media.
yeah, just leave it with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
We
this is it,
go
folks.
to the area setup.
Stick with us. This is it, folks. You can stick with us as we are here up to the time 4 o'clock to be able to give you up to speed delivery of what's going to be unfolding here. And besides, there will be other side attraction too,
Yeah.
that we will come to you live at any point in time, so you can stick and stay with us. Thanks for being with us. With me here, I'm Abraham Sylvester Punter, and I have Emmanuel George, and behind the camera is Benjamin Kaba.